Men always want to be a woman's first love. Women like to be a man's last romance. To become the spectator of one's own life is to escape the suffering of life. The only reason one should never marry is because one should always be in love. Live the wonderful life that is in you. Let nothing be lost upon you. Be always searching for new sensations. Be afraid of nothing. Art is the most intense mode of individualism that the world has known. Sooner or later, we have to pay for what we do. Making a useful thing, as long as he does not admire it. The only excuse for making a useless thing is that one admires it intensely. To get into the best society, one has either to feed people, amuse people, or shock people. The past is what man should not have been. The present is what man ought not to be. The future is what artists are. The old believe everything. The middle-aged suspect everything. The young know everything. Nothing should be out of the reach of hope. Life is hope. The true mystery of the world is the visible, not the invisible. It is a curious fact that people are never so trivial as when they take themselves seriously. One should never trust a woman who speaks of her real age. A woman who would tell one that would tell one everything. Journalism is unreadable, and literature is unread. Only love can keep anyone alive. The world is divided into two classes: those who believe the incredible and those who do the improbable. Leave us some unreality. Do not make us too offensively sane. We live in an age when unnecessary things are our only necessities. Always forgive your enemies, because nothing annoys them so much. Truth, indeed, is a thing that is most painful to listen to and most painful to utter. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. True friends stab you in the front. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. The one charm of the past is that it is in the past. Most people are other people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinions. Their lives a mimicry. Their passions a quotation. Only the shallow know themselves. Women are meant to be loved, not to be understood. The only difference between the saint and the sinner is that every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. The terror of society, which is the basis of morals, the terror of God, which is the secret of religion, these are the two things that govern us. Experience is one thing you can't get for nothing. get back to one's youth, one has merely to repeat one's follies. Experience is merely the name men gave to their mistakes. Each man lived his own life and paid his own price for living it. Nowadays, people know the price of everything and the value of nothing. You can never be overdressed or overeducated. Anyone who lives within their means suffers from a lack of imagination. I can resist everything except temptation. Crying is for plain women. Pretty women go shopping. Suddenly, at some moment in our lives, we understand that we are no longer the actors, but the spectators. When one is in love, one always begins by deceiving oneself, and one always ends by deceiving others. That is what the world calls a romance. The truth is merely pure and never simple. Anybody can sympathize with the sufferings of a friend, but it requires a very fine nature to sympathize with a friend's success. If men married the women we deserved, we would have a very bad time of it. A man's face is his autobiography. A woman's face is her work of fiction. I like men who have a future and women who have a past. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. To test reality, we must see it on the tightrope. When the verities become acrobats, we can judge them.